Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to Soulmates Twin Flames Tarot. In today's pick a card reading, we will look into how your person honestly thinks and feels about you and your connection right now. This is a general reading for the collective, so not all of this reading will resonate with everyone watching. You're all in different scenarios and different situations, so please just take in from this reading what resonates with you and your situation, and release the rest to the universe. Before we get started with today's reading, we do want to take a moment to thank you for all of your support, your comments, and the super thanks you've sent in. We really appreciate it so much. We've been doing private readings for over 30 years, and if you're interested in getting a private reading with us, there is a link in the description and the top comment below on how to do that. For today's pick a card reading, we have 3 selections for you. Pile number 1 is the deep blue and purple card on the left with the turquoise and lavender colored stones. Pile number 2 is the card in the middle with the large purple teardrop stone and the bright pink stone above it. Pile number 3 is the card on the right with the gorgeous turquoise stone and indigo background. Pause the video if you need to before making your selection, but it's best to go with your first impression as that is your intuition leading you. The timestamps are below so you can go directly to your reading. So let's begin your journey today. I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1 people. Welcome to your reading. In today's pick a card reading, we're looking into how your person honestly thinks and feels about you and your connection right now. Before we get into the reading today, we do want to give a quick update for those of you participating in naming this tarot deck. It's our deck. I will be using it today for the last time before the contest ends, so if you want to drop a name for this deck in the comments, it will definitely be considered for the contest, which runs until the end of January. We'll select our top 8 favorites, and on February 1st, we'll put a poll in the community section and ask everyone to vote and announce the winner on February 14th on the pick a card reading that airs on that day. The winner receives this deck, and the winning name will be printed on the back of these cards. So check in with the community section of our channel for updates. So let's get right back into this reading for pile number 1, please. Also, please remember, this is a general reading for the collective. Not all of it or all the messages that come through today will resonate with everyone watching. So please just take in what resonates with you, apply it to your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So for pile number 1, how does pile number 1's person honestly think and feel about them right now? How do they think and feel about their connection? For pile number 1, what are pile number 1's person's honest thoughts and feelings for pile 1 people and their connection? This is the Hierophant. The Hierophant's been coming up so much lately in the pick a card readings. Someone actually commented about that the other day, and it has, and I don't know why, but we'll take it. The Hierophant is Taurus, so if you or your person have Sun, Moon, Rising in Taurus, that can be a place of validation for your pile selection. What else for pile number 1, please? How does their person honestly think and feel about them and their connection right now? This is the Sun. How does pile number 1's person honestly think about them and their connection right now, please? This is the Fool. How does pile number 1's person honestly... Well, okay. That's the 4 of Wands. Now that I've messed the deck up. For pile number 1, how does pile number 1's person honestly think and feel about them and their connection right now? This is the 6 of Wands. For pile number 1 people, how does their person honestly think and feel about them and the connection right now, please? This is the 3 of Wands. What else for pile number 1, please? How does their person honestly think and feel about them and the connection right now, please? This is the Moon. We'll grab one more card for pile number 1. How does their person honestly think and feel about them and their connection right now? This is the Star. Okay, so the Hierophant is Taurus, the Moon is Pisces, and the Star is Aquarius. That can be a place of validation for you if you have Sun, Moon, Rising, or your person does in one of those signs. This can be a place of validation for you for your pile selection. So, what does your person honestly think and feel about this connection and about you? Well, there is a tremendous amount of attraction here. And with these cards that we're getting, guys, there's a really strong indicator that your person does think and feel about this connection and about this relationship from a long-term perspective. I am sorry about this glare, but it's dark outside and it's only 11 o'clock in the morning here while I'm filming this, and the lights are really bright in this room, so I apologize, but that is the best I can do right now. Now, this Hierophant. The Hierophant tells us that your person wants a traditional relationship. The Hierophant is about long-term commitment. It is about someone who wants tradition in their connection and in their relationship. So whatever that tradition is for you, whether it is, if you're dating, it could be becoming exclusive, it could be getting engaged, it could be moving in together, it could be getting married. Ultimately, the Hierophant really is about getting married. So it's about commitment. Ultimately, it's about commitment. But what's interesting is so is this Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a card of happiness. It's a card of hearth and home. It's a card of family and friends coming together to celebrate the union of two people. Now, whether that celebration is to announce an engagement or the engagement itself, or whether it's to announce a wedding or the actual wedding ceremony itself, these two cards on the outside of this top row are telling us that your person does think and feel that from a long-term partner perspective, you would be a good partner for them. Now, let's take a quick aside for a moment. For those of you who are in separation from your person, and I do know that a lot of people who watch this channel are in separation, no contact situations. So I do want to address this right now because we do have the Fool here. The Fool is a card of new beginnings. The Fool is the card of the person who's on a crossroads. They're at a crossroads. They're having to make a choice. They're having to decide what they're going to do. But it's also a card of new beginnings. It's also a card of, if the person you're asking about today is someone that you're dating or in a relationship with, again, it is a card about them taking the relationship to the next level, whatever that level is for you. But what else is interesting about the Fool, especially today, is the Fool is not ruled by an astrological sign like some of these other cards are, but the Fool is ruled by Uranus. And Uranus has been retrograde for a while. And in Vedic astrology, Uranus is going direct in Aries over the weekend. So the planet of unexpected things is moving into a sign of action. So I really feel that your person could be at the place, at the crossroads, and being ready to take action very soon concerning you and your connection, whether it's about taking your relationship to the next level or whether it's about coming back to create this fresh start, new beginning with you. Now, the Moon tells us that your person does think that you're very mysterious, but you also have very strong intuition, and they know that you have a very strong intuitive connection to them. They like the mystery of you. They love who you are. And they're so very attracted to you, okay? Pile one people. They recognize that with this star here, that from a long-term partner perspective, you would make an excellent long-term partner. And the star is a card of hope. It's a card of healing. It's a card of your person recognizing that there is this very strong potential here for you to be the one for them. But the star is a card of healing. So if you're in separation, no contact situations with your person, and they need to heal, there's a recognition within them that there's something they need to heal within themselves, whether it's tied to past relationship stuff. And since it's next to the Moon here, whether it's tied to them not really being able to be fully expressive of their feelings and of their emotions, okay? So they're working on that. They're healing that. The Hierophant is also a card of counsel. It can be the teacher. So perhaps they're getting some sort of therapy perhaps, or talking it out with friends, or just working on it through themselves to improve who they are so they can let down their guard and be who they need to be, so this connection and this relationship between the two of you can come to this place where it can move forward if you're dating or in a relationship with your person, or where it can come to this place of reunion between the two of you. Now, the sun and the moon together, what was once in the dark is going to be in the light. Okay, so if your person has been hiding from you, if they're running and ghosting, if they're no contact situations, this situation is changing. I feel that your person is going to start being available. I feel your person is going to communicate. The sun is a card of optimism. It says to be optimistic here in your situation and in your connection with your person. If you're having problems or difficulties with your person and you're dating or in a relationship, the sun comes out and shines after the storms, after the troubles, after the fights, after the arguments. It shines its light. It's a card of fulfillment. It's a card of happiness. It's a card of stability in a relationship. Your person also sees that you are the sunshine in their life. Pile 1 people. Okay. And if you are in separation from your person, the sun comes and shines its light on you again. After the storms of no contact, after the storms of separation and being in difficult no contact situation with your person, when you do feel and know that you have this very strong connection to them and this deep love for one another that they are possibly running and hiding from, but you know that that love is there. This 3 of Wands is a card of yearning. It's a card of longing. So I do feel your person longs for you if you are in separation, no contact situations with them. But the 3 of Wands is also a card of long distance. So perhaps you and your person are in a long distance situation, long distance relationship, but it can also be emotional distance, which is why I feel for some of you that selected pile number 1 today, this is no contact situations between you and your person, emotional distance between the two of you. But things are going to change. This reading starts off with a Hierophant. The Hierophant is someone who wants tradition. They want a long-term relationship. They want that stability. They want that partnership. The Hierophant is ruled by Taurus. Taurus is about stability. It's about a strong foundation. So if your relationship with your person that you were asking about today and you're no longer together, if it was rocky or kind of shifty, on shifty sand kind of foundation before, it's going to be on a much more solid foundation with them moving forward as you come to this place of fresh start, new beginning, and to this place of hope, restoration, and the 4 of Wands as well, about it being a card of long-term commitment and celebration. The 4 of Wands is also a card of reunion. So what else do we get here for pile number 1, please? How does their person honestly think and feel about them and this connection right now for pile number 1, people? Cosmic Butterfly. So this, I feel, is about your person changing. They know they have to go through some changes. They know they have to make some changes. They know they have to evolve. They know they have to heal. They know they have to perhaps grow up to be able to put forth the effort and energy that's necessary to maintain and sustain this connection between the two of you. Now, this cosmic butterfly, also this light, I feel symbolizes the light of the universe. Their angels, their guides, talking to them, trying to encourage them, lift them up, give them insight so that they can do the inner work that they need to do to transform and heal whatever it is that is holding them back or causing the two of you to have problems, fighting and arguing if you're dating or together in the relationship right now, or causing them to be in separation, no contact situation with you. This situation is changing. This cosmic butterfly tells us your person is undergoing a place of transformation and change. And that change will be a positive one. So what else do we get for pile number 1, please? What else for pile number 1? The sun. The sun. The sun comes out and shines after all the storms. You've got the sun twice. The sun is a reason to be optimistic, guys, okay? Your person also feels that like I said earlier, you are the sunshine in their life. They do feel that you bring to them, in terms of like a romantic partnership, everything that they're looking for. And we get that. Oh, I just noticed this. We have the sun, the moon, and the star. So from a cosmic perspective, your person does think and feel that you are what they would consider to be the ideal partner for them, regardless of your current dynamic in your situation with your person. What else for pile number one? How does their person honestly think and feel about them and this connection right now for pile number one, please? Go the distance. Now, go the distance in terms of a romantic partnership, in terms of a romantic relationship. To me, that is going the distance in terms of long term, okay? Getting to that finish line, whatever that finish line is for you, okay? It may be marriage, it may be engagement, it may be moving in, it may be becoming in an established long-term partnership, commitment, relationship. What else for pile number one, please? How does pile number one's person honestly think and feel about them and the connection right now? Higher power. So, remember, we talked about that a little bit with this cosmic butterfly. I do feel the powers that be, the higher powers, are communicating with your person. I do feel perhaps they're even getting signs and synchronicities from the universe about you, about this connection, about where they should take this connection. And if you are apart or in separation from one another, I do feel they are taking trips down memory lane. What is your higher power saying to you, pile one people? You have your own inner knowing about this connection and where this connection is going. Trust in that. Trust in your higher power. Trust in your higher self. Trust in what information the universe, your angels and guides are giving you. What else for pile number one, please? How does their person honestly think and feel about them right now? Chop wood. I know that that sounds really funny and in terms of this reading, but it actually makes a lot of sense. Chop wood. It's really about, this card is really about kind of like what needs to get done, the mundane things that need to get done around the house. So what it infers is that they see the two of you in this domestic partnership situation, living together, planning a future together, chopping wood, cleaning the house, washing the dishes, and doing the chores together. This is really kind of like a hearth and home situation where they do view that the two of you can be in a long-term partnership with one another in terms of domestic partnership, in terms of doing your chores, washing the dishes, doing laundry, as the case may be. So let me grab some more cards here for pile number one. How does pile number one's person honestly think and feel about pile number one people and their connection right now? I couldn't let you get close to me. And perhaps they couldn't, but we are healing. We're healing here as well to allow us to open our hearts. By us, I mean your person. And this moon as well could have really signifies them hiding their feelings, not really allowing you in. But what was once in the dark with the moon is going to be in the light with the sun. We have the sun twice. So they couldn't let you get close to them. That is going to change. That is going to shift and change. They are changing. They are becoming more emotionally open and emotionally vulnerable because they are healing and they need to heal. I wish I could take back my words. So if you've been in a really bad fight with your person, if you're dating in a relationship with them, I do feel that they have regret and remorse for what they said and they would like to take back their words. And for those of you in separation from your person as well, if your separation resulted as a result of a big, huge, nasty blowout argument, which it can, especially if they're trying to sabotage the connection and run from it, I feel as well they have regret and remorse for what they said and they would like to take back their words. I can't stop thinking about you. You're on their mind, pile number one people. How does pile number one's person honestly think and feel about them and this connection? I wish I had treated you better. And that will change as well. This is about them changing and becoming a better person. It is about them healing so that they can be a better person. The Star is about them healing so they can heal whatever is going on within them that's causing them to mistreat you or treat you like a doormat or talk harshly to you and create these arguments and fights and be in denial about the connection and be in the denial about their love. They were hurt in the past. They're having to heal this stuff. And that is what a lot of this reading is about. Now I'm going to use some message cards. This is our deck, Twin Flame Soul Messages. It doesn't have to be a twin flame connection for these message cards to work for you and your person. It's just the only important thing is that you take what resonates from these messages and let the rest go. They won't apply to everyone. So for pile number one, how does pile number one's person honestly think and feel about them? I'm constantly being reminded of you. You are always on my mind. See, I can't stop thinking about you. What else for pile number one, please? How does that person honestly think and feel about them right now? I'm taking this time to really work on myself right now. Please be patient with me. I'm learning. This cosmic butterfly, they are changing. They are transforming. They are becoming a better version of themselves so that when you guys come back together, if you're apart, your relationship has a stronger foundation and more staying power. What else for pile number one, please? I'm facing my shadows. And you know what? Shadow work is hard. They're having to do some inner work and really face those shadows. And that can be a really difficult thing to do. But it's necessary. They need to do this so that they can grow and evolve to become the person they need to become. So this connection and this relationship does have better staying power so that it does have a strong foundation so that it can go the distance here, like that card says. For pile number one, how does that person honestly think and feel about them and the connection right now? I still care so deeply for you. And they do. They do care for you. There's love here. There's feelings of love. They have a lot of passion for you. They feel the two of you have a strong connection. They're very attracted to you. And there's so many cards here in this reading today, pile one people, about how this connection can go long term. It started off with the Hierophant. You've got the Sun twice. The Hierophant is a card of someone who wants tradition. They want long-term commitment. This Four of Wands is also a card of commitment, but it's also a card of reunion. We have go the distance. Your person can see you in this connection with them long term. But we also have the Star, which tells us your person has an awareness that there's something within them that they need to heal, but they are working on it. This is your reading for today, pile number one. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. And if you'd like some insight into your personal journey, a link with details on how to get private readings with us is in the description below and pinned to the top comment. Also, we'd like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. Have a great day, everyone. Hi, Pile 2 people. Welcome to your reading. In today's Pick a Card reading, we are looking into how your person honestly thinks and feels about you and your connection right now. Before we get into the reading today, we do want to give a quick update for those of you participating in naming our tarot deck. I will be using the cards today, so if you want to drop a name for this deck in the comments, it will be considered for the contest, which runs until the end of January. Then on February 1st, I'll put up a poll in the community section so everyone can vote, and we will announce the winner of this tarot deck in the Pick a Card reading that airs on February 14th. The winner receives this deck, and the winning name will be printed on the back, which as you can see is currently blank. So check in with the community section of our channel for updates. Now let's get back to your reading. Please remember, this is a general reading for the collective. Not all of it will resonate with everyone watching today. You're all in different scenarios, different situations. So please just take in from this reading what resonates with you and apply it to your situation and release the rest to the universe. So let's get right into this reading. For pile 2, please. For pile number 2 people, how does their person honestly think and feel about them and this connection right now? For pile 2, how does pile 2's person honestly think and feel about them and this connection right now? This is the Lovers. What else for pile 2? How does their person honestly think and feel about them and this connection right now? This is the Hierophant. The Hierophant's been coming up a lot these past few weeks, guys, don't you think? Someone actually left that in a comment the other day too, and it has. The Hierophant's coming up a lot. What else for pile 2, please? How does their person honestly think and feel about them and the connection right now? This is the Two of Wands. How does pile 2's person honestly think and feel about them and the connection right now? This is the Wheel of Fortune. For pile number 2, please, how does their person honestly think and feel about them and this connection right now? This is the Seven of Swords. For pile number 2, how does their person honestly think and feel about them and their connection right now? This is the Ace of Swords. For pile 2, please, how does their person honestly think and feel about them and this connection right now? This is the Hangman. That's an interesting combination, the Ace of Swords and the Hangman together. What else for pile number 2, please? One more card for pile number 2. How does their person honestly think and feel about them and this connection right now? This is the Eight of Wands. So pile 2 people, with this Lovers and the Hierophant coming up at the very beginning of this reading. Let's see what this is saying here. So the Lovers is a card of, well, it's a card of the union of 2 people. It is also the soulmate card, but for me, the Lovers is also a card that can symbolize twin flames, because the Lovers is ruled by Gemini, and Gemini means the twins. Okay, so soulmates or twin flames, does your person think or feel that about you? It is very possible that they feel this, or that they think it, or that they absolutely know it. But the Hierophant is about someone who wants to have a traditional relationship. The Hierophant is someone who is all about wanting a long-term partnership, wanting something that can go long-term, wanting something that can go the distance. The Hierophant then realistically is a card of commitment now, but it's also a card of taking the relationship to the next level in terms of whatever that tradition is for you. So if you're dating or in a relationship with someone, it could be about becoming exclusive. It could be about getting engaged. If you are in separation or apart from your person, it still can mean those things. It's just we have to kind of go through the rest of the reading to get to that place. Now, the Lovers is also a card of decision. Esoterically, the Lovers is a card of having to make a choice and having to make a decision about what they are going to do. Your person does. Now that I've said that, we have to look at what's going on down here. Okay. But before we do that, let's talk about this Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is something that's at a distance or someone that's at a distance. This could be emotional distance between you and your person for those of you who are in separation, no contact situations, but it could also be some physical distance between you and your person in terms of long distance connection, long distance relationship. So remember I said that your person has to make a decision. Well, this Hanged Man is your person is like stuck. They are just like hanging here in the breeze, twisting and turning, trying to figure out which direction they're going to go. The Hangman can mean that your situation between you and your person right now is at a stalemate. There is no movement. It is stuck. And that can be whether you are dating, in a relationship with them right now, or even if you are in separation, no contact situations with your person. Things are in this place of suspended animation, because the Hangman is suspended here. That's what this card means, suspended animation. But what is interesting about the Hangman as well, it's about being able to see things from a different perspective. And if we look at this light here around the Hangman's head, it's like he's able to start seeing things more clearly. This is a sense of clarity coming for this person, your person that you're asking about. But so is this Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is about being able to see things clearly. It's about a breakthrough. It's about an epiphany. It's about really being able to figure out exactly what it is they want. But with the Hangman being here, it says they're not ready to do that yet. Now, this Seven of Swords can be a couple of things. It can be about your person being deceitful with you, but I always feel that this card, and we're going to open it up a little bit. To me, this card, the Seven of Swords, is about someone who is playing the long game. It is about long-range plans, long-range schemes, and putting those plans in place as well. The Two of Wands is about planning a future. It's about long-term goals. It's about long-term plans and wanting to set goals with one another and make plans for a future. So why do we have this Seven of Swords here, please? So why do we have this Seven of Swords? What does the Seven of Swords mean here in this second row, please? Why do we have the Seven of Swords? What is its real meaning here? See the Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Seven of Swords here? What is the meaning of this Seven of Swords? The Ace of Cups. Okay, so with that Queen of Pentacles being here, it's like I said, I don't feel that this is about your person being deceitful for the most part. I'm sure for a few of you, your person is being deceitful, but to me, this card is really about long-range plans, long-term goals, very much as well about what this Two of Wands is about, setting goals, setting plans, long-term plans with one another. We do have the Queen of Pentacles when we asked what this card meant. The Queen of Pentacles is about someone who wants to have long-term partnership, long-term relationship. And with that Ace of Cups, it is about love, the beginning of love, the expansion of love, or a fresh start, new beginning in regard to love. And if you're in separation from your person right now, that could be their long-term plan, their long-term goal here. But the Queen of Pentacles, it doesn't move really quickly when the Queen of Pentacles is present, or when any of the Pentacle court cards are present, actually. But with this Queen of Pentacles being here, they do see and they do feel and they do know and think that you would be this great long-term partner for them. They just have to get to the place where they're ready to make this decision because they are stuck. But once they break free and make this decision, then they will take action. There's no doubt that there's love here from your person. I feel that they're just really not moving quickly with making their choices and making their decisions in terms of where they want to take their connection with you or where they want to take this relationship. Although they show us they want a traditional relationship. I mean, it's what they show us, and they do feel the two of you have a very strong love connection between the two of you. But there's going to be a breakthrough. There's going to be an epiphany. Your person will be able to see things a lot. Excuse me. My voice. I don't know what's going on with my voice, but it's making me crazy. Sorry, guys. Okay. Now, over here on the right, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Destiny. It's in constant motion, so things are constantly shifting and changing and turning in the wheel of the universe. So what is now today is not how it will be tomorrow. So although we do feel that things may be a little bit stuck between you and your person right now, we do see that they want to have long-term goals. There is a long-term plan in their mind. They just have to get to the place where they're ready to take action. And that is what this Eight of Wands is about, them taking action. We'll come back to the Wheel of Fortune in a minute. The Eight of Wands is about movement, sudden and swift movement, out of nowhere when you're least expecting it. The Eight of Wands is also about two-way communication. So if you haven't had communication contact from your person, they are thinking about communicating with you. They are thinking about reaching out to you when they come out of this place of being stuck or this stalemate place. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, as I said earlier, it's the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Destiny. So this does tell us that there's more to come in your story with your person, regardless of your current dynamic with them. Whether you're dating or in a relationship with them, whether you are apart and separation from your person right now, the Wheel of Fortune is the Wheel of Karma. There's still lessons the two of you need to learn from one another, not only while you're apart right now, but coming together in terms of union with one another, okay? So for those of you in separation, no contact situations, I do feel that there's more to your story. For those of you who are dating in or in a relationship with someone, this is telling us that your person does want to take the connection and the relationship with you to the next level, to the next place. They're thinking about that. They do feel that you make a great partner for them. It's just, as well as the people in no contact situations, they are feeling a bit stuck at the moment. They need to get unstuck, and no one can tell you how long it's going to take for them to get to that unstuck place, but they will get there. The Ace of Swords, new beginning, fresh starts. The Ace of Cups, new beginning, fresh starts, or taking the connection to the next level. The Hierophant, again, someone who wants a traditional relationship. The Seven of Swords, someone who wants to make a long-range plan, long-term goals. As well with this Two of Wands, it's about long-term goals, okay? When they come out of this place of being stuck, they will move, and they will move quickly. But there is a lot of attraction here from your person to you. They do find you very attractive, and there is this sense of love that is here as well. They do want to build, especially with this Hierophant and Queen of Pentacles being here. They do feel that they want to build a strong foundation for this connection and for this relationship. The Hierophant ruled by Taurus. Taurus is all about stability. They don't want things that are built on, you know, kind of like sinking sand. They want it to be built on a very strong foundation. It's just, with this Queen of Pentacles, as I said, something that's going to take a little bit more patience on your part for your person to get to the place where they're ready to take action. But they're having a breakthrough. They're having an epiphany. They're going to be able to see things from a different perspective. And once they do, the wheel of the universe is going to click and turn, and boom, they will move and groove. Things will start to happen. Things will start to shift and change. And there will be communication from your person for those of you in no contact, running, ghosting situations. What else do we get for pile number 2, please? How does their person honestly think and feel about them and this connection right now? For pile number 2, please. How does their person honestly think and feel about them and this connection? Seed of the heart. This is a true opening of the heart. So I do feel your person recognizes that there is this very strong love here between the two of you. The heart chakra is always green. So I do feel that this seed of the heart is saying that your person's heart chakra is open to you. And if it's not open to you right now, it will be open to you. Once they come out of this place of being stuck, once they release their fears. Now, this Seven of Swords could also be some fears or insecurities that your person has had, some fears about allowing themselves to really feel and experience the depth of this connection, because there is a strong connection here between the two of you. So they may have shut down, not really been expressive of themselves, of their emotions or of their feelings. But with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords is also a card of communication. It's the initiation of communication. The Ace of Cups is about the deepening of love, the opening of the heart. So they will be more expressive of their love for you moving forward. Okay, pile 2 people. What else for pile 2? How does pile 2's person honestly think and feel about them and this connection? How does pile 2's person honestly think and feel about them and this connection right now, please? Journey. So perhaps you and your person, perhaps your person wants to take a journey. They want to take a trip together. They want to do some adventure. They want to have a good time. The two of you spending quality time together. And this would probably at the moment more apply to those of you who are in a relationship or dating the person that you're asking about. Okay. The Two of Wands can also be a card of travel because things are at a distance from one another. So taking a journey, but also pile 2 people. If you are in separation, no contact situations from your person right now, is there somewhere that you want to go? This is about you taking care of yourself as well, pile 2 people. If you want to take a trip, take that journey. Go with a friend. Go by yourself. Do something fun. Do something exciting. Have an adventure, even if it means going by yourself. This is what the Queen of Pentacles would do. Queen of Pentacles, very grounded, very loyal, very loving, very caring, very giving, but she will put herself first. okay? Because she is a mover and a shaker. She makes things happen. She gets things done. And that is very much as well how your person sees you. This Eight of Wands is also a card of travel. So if you're dating or in a relationship, your person is thinking about taking a journey, taking a trip, going somewhere fun, having an adventure together, weekend getaway, whatever it is that the two of you like doing. But as well, for those of you who are apart, I do feel when your person returns that there will be trips and you will be taking vacations and spending quality time together, having new adventures and doing fun, cool stuff. But I feel that this is also saying as well for you guys, don't wait for that to happen. Do something now, even if it just means going a little ways where you can spend a day with a friend, a day trip, go walk around the park, walk around the forest, go down to the beach, walk along the seashore, do something fun that allows you to rebuild who you are. If you're in no contact situations, ghosting, running situations, it can drain your energy and it can drain your power, especially if you have a lot of empathy through this strong connection that you have to this person. Okay, so this is about you restoring balance and restoring your energy and loving yourself. It's about self-love, self-care, and putting yourself for the moment or for at least one day above everybody else, okay? What else for pile number 2, please? How does pile number 2's person honestly think and feel about them and their connection right now? Soulmates. We did go over soulmates with the Lovers card, and I love this card so much, the Penguins. But if you look really closely, you can see this face in the clouds. It's like the universe, angels, guides, the divine, looking out over this connection, looking out over this relationship, because there is a reason, there is a purpose that the two of you are in each other's lives, regardless of your current dynamic, whether you're twin flames, whether you're soulmates, whether it's another kind of connection, another kind of relationship, okay? There is a reason for the two of you to be in union with one another. And if you are apart right now, the people upstairs, the divine, the angels, the universe, they are trying to bring this connection and bring this relationship together. The Wheel of Fortune as well for me is the cosmic wheel of time. So, and we talked about this with the Hangman about things being stuck. So when we have a divine connection, divine counterpart connection, things can unfold according to divine timing, guys. Okay, so sometimes the universe's timing is a little bit different than ours. They seem to make us wait down here because they're experiencing it in 5D while we're all down here on planet Earth experiencing the timing in 3D, which seems to be taking forever for many of us, right? What else for pile number 2, please? How does their person honestly think and feel about them and this connection right now for pile 2? How does pile 2's person honestly think and feel about them and this connection right now? Breathe. Okay, pile 2 people, that is a message for you. Breathe. Take a breather. Take a time out. Do something for yourself. Self-love, self-care. Go to yoga, meditate, whatever it is for you that rebalances and restores you. This is truly a message for you, pile 2 people. What else for pile number 2? How does their person honestly think and feel about them and this connection right now, please? Deep knowing. And I do feel that this as well is also a message for you, pile 3 people. You have your own inner knowing. Sorry, pile 2 people. You have your own inner knowing about what's happening here in this connection with this person, okay? With the person that you're asking about. You know, but your person also knows. And the two of you have this really deep, strong telepathy and empathy with one another as well. So you really both know what's going on. And they may show up in your dreams and you may experience them dreaming in 5D. And them giving you messages. Or if you do, take a meditation break. And sometimes during meditation break, we can get a message from our person directly. And they can tell us what's happening and what's happening in this connection. So pay attention. If you are dreaming, pay attention to your dreams. If you are meditating, pay attention to what comes in during your meditations as well. Okay, pile 2 people, there is an inner knowing here. You know what's happening in this connection with your person, and you know what? Your person knows where it's going and what's happening as well. Regardless of what they may say to you, regardless of what they said in your past, if you're separated or in no contact from each other, if they denied the connection, if they ran, whatever they did, they have a deep inner knowing that there is something more to this connection, that it's deeply spiritual in nature. And they have an inner knowing that the universe, their angels, their guides are actually trying to lead, guide, and direct this connection that's here between you and your person. So what else do we get here for pile number 2? What are pile 2's person's honest thoughts and feelings about them right now? I bury myself in work to forget you. Okay, good luck with that. Pile 2's person. And they may be burying themselves in work right now. Perhaps with this Queen of Pentacles being here, you are also burying yourself in work right now. What else for pile number 2? How does that person honestly think and feel right now? We will be together again. So for those of you in separation, this is an opportunity here again for a fresh start, new beginning with your person. I look for you everywhere. And this may not be them looking for you specifically as who you are, but just the energy of who you are and different things that they're seeing. And different things that they're seeing, wherever they're going, whatever they're doing. What else for pile number 2, please? What does their person honestly think and feel about them right now? You came closer to me than anyone. And that I do feel is very true. And for those of you who are in running ghosting situations with your person right now, this is why they ran. Because you came closer to them than anyone. That is what caused them to run. That's what caused them to ghost. That's what caused them to bolt, because of the closeness of this connection between the two of you. I'm going to use some message cards now. This is our deck. There's a link below if you're interested in getting these cards. It does not have to be a twin flame connection for these cards to work. The only thing that's really important is that you only take what resonates and let the rest go. So for pile 2, please. For pile number 2, how does pile 2's person honestly think and feel? What do they want to say about them and this connection right now? I want us to build our empires even in separation. Okay, great. That is very much what this Queen of Pentacles would do. The Queen of Pentacles will build their empire regardless of what's going on around them. Okay, please with these cards, just take what resonates. These cards will apply more so to people in separation, no contact situations. I will make things right between us one day. I promise. What else for pile 2, please? What do they want to say? What does their person want to say? In this silence, I do love you. You know, and just because they're quiet, just because they're silent, it doesn't mean that they don't love you. I know it sucks when they're silent. I know it sucks when there's no communication. But when they're silent, it just means that they're being quiet. They still have feelings. They haven't gone. What else for pile 2, please? What does their person honestly think and feel about them in this connection right now? I will come back to you one day and fight for this love. Again, for those of you who are in separation, no contact situations, this is your person wanting to come back and fight for this love. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords. These are cards of fresh starts, new beginnings. Your person's going to have this sense of clarity, being able to see things clearly. We started off this reading with the Lovers, which is a union of hearts. It's a union of souls. It's a really strong soul connection that exists between you and your person. Okay, we do feel that your person wants to make these long-term goals and long-term plans with you. There's a very strong soulmate or twin flame connection here between you and your person. They just have to get unstuck. But once they get unstuck, they will start moving things along. And the Eight of Wands as well, for those of you in no contact situations, is a card of two-way communication. Them reaching out to you and communicating with you, and you can respond back to that. I don't feel that you should be initiating contact with them if you are in no contact situations with your person right now. This Eight of Wands is very much about two-way communication with them initiating. This is your reading for today, pile 2. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. And if you'd like some insight into your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description below and pinned to the top comment. Also, we would like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. Have a great day, everyone. Hi, pile number 3 people. Welcome to your reading. In today's pick a card reading, we're looking into how your person honestly thinks and feels about you and your connection right now. Before we get into the reading, though, I do want to give a quick update for those of you participating in naming our tarot deck, which is this one. I'll be using the cards today. So if you want to drop a name for this deck in the comments, it will be considered for the contest, which runs until the end of January. Then we will select our top 8 favorites, and on February 1st, I'll put a poll in the community section where everyone can vote, and we will announce the winner in the Pick a Card reading that airs on February 14th. The winner receives this deck, and the winning name will be written across here where it's blank because we have no name for this tarot deck. Okay, guys? So check in with the community section of our channel for updates as we are getting close to putting that poll up there. Now back to the reading. Please remember this is a general reading for the collective. Not all of it will resonate with everyone watching today. So please just take in from this reading what speaks to your soul, what resonates with you and your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's get right into this reading for pile number 3, please. For pile 3 people, how does pile 3's person honestly think and feel about them and this connection? Right now, for pile number 3, how do they think and feel about pile 3 and this connection? This is the Chariot. For pile 3, how does pile 3's person honestly think and feel about them and this connection? This is the 2 of Pentacles. For pile number 3, please, how does pile 3's person honestly think and feel about them and this connection? This is the 4 of Wands. For pile 3, how does pile 3's person honestly think and feel about them and this connection? This is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Chariot, that is Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising in Cancer. We have the Knight of Pentacles, which is the Earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This can be a place of validation for your pile selection if you like to use astrology to validate your pile selection. I apologize for the glare, but it's dark outside and it's the middle of the day, and I'm having to use these lights so that the table can be seen, so I apologize for the glare. What else for pile number 3, please? How does pile number 3's person honestly think and feel about them and this connection right now? This is the 2 of Swords. How does pile number 3's person honestly think and feel about them and this connection right now, please? This is the Sun. How does pile number 3's person honestly think and feel about them and this connection right now, please? This is the Star, so that is Aquarius. Grab one more card for pile number 3. How does pile number 3's person honestly think and feel about them and this connection right now, please? This is the Empress. Okay, pile 3. Let's see what we have going on here. The person's very attracted to you. Very attracted. They do feel that you are the embodiment of the Divine Feminine. This is Divine Feminine energy, so they could also perhaps see you as the Earth Mother energy. Now, please just take this card if it resonates with you. Not everyone that watches this channel, although I know about 98% are Divine Feminine. So please just take it as it resonates with you and your situation. Now, they do feel that you would make a good long-term partner. They can see a future with you. They do feel that you are just so attractive. There's something otherworldly about you. There's something about you that's beautiful inside and outside. You're graceful. You're nurturing. You're caring. You're supportive. You're giving. They know that they can depend and rely on you to give them good counsel and good advice, especially if they're having problems or issues with work situations. You can give them advice, you give them counsel, okay? This is something they feel about you, but also with this Empress card. This is a card of, well, it's a card of marriage. It's a card of commitment. It's a card of longevity, but it's also a card of motherhood. So perhaps for some of you as well, please just take this as it resonates. Your person does feel and think that you would make a good mother. Maybe they want to start a family with you, plan a family, combine your families as the case may be, okay? Now, as well, we have such strong cards here, guys, for this reading. This Knight of Pentacles tells us that your person does think that you are someone who's very dedicated to your work, to your job, to your career, and that as well comes with this Empress card. You're a mover and a shaker. But this Knight of Pentacles also tells us that your person thinks about long-term partnership, long-term relationship with you. Okay? Just the Knight of Pentacles spends a lot of time thinking about it, but not acting on it. So they're thinking about it. It's definitely in their thoughts. It's definitely in their mind. Now, this Four of Wands, the Four of Wands is a card again, as well, of longevity, of partnership. It's a celebration where two people come together to celebrate their union, whether that is getting engaged, getting married, taking the relationship to the next level. But for those of you who are in separation from your person, the Four of Wands is also a card of reunion, getting back together, reuniting, having a fresh start, new beginning. Now, with this Two of Pentacles being here, your person does feel and think that you are balanced in your life, but also that you give, that you're a giver. And we got that with the Empress as well. They do think that you give, that you're nurturing, that you're supportive, and that you're giving. But they also think, perhaps, that you may give too much to them. And they're not giving enough in return. So they do feel a sense of wanting to restore some sort of balance and harmony here in this connection between the two of you. Now, this is more specific at the moment to those of you who are dating or in a relationship with your person. Okay? They want to equal giving, equal receiving between the two of you, where you're both, where it's equanimous, where the two of you are both able to give and receive to each other equally. Now, of course, there's going to be times when it's going to be off balance and one giving a bit more than the other, but not all the time, okay? This Chariot is about forward movement. It's about forward momentum. So if things have been stuck between you and your person, if you're dating or in a relationship with them, things are going to start moving forward. And it moves forward to this place where they want to have this long-term partnership with you. For those of you in separation, no contact situations with your person is thinking about moving this forward, feeling they want to move this forward to this place of reunion with you. It's what they're thinking about, although sometimes when they think, it can take them a long time to kind of like get to the place where they can make a decision. Two of Swords is about making a decision. It's about knowing they have to make a decision. But the Two of Swords is also about at a crossroads. Things are at a crossroads between the two of you. Perhaps they're at a stalemate. Perhaps things aren't moving too much here between the two of you at the moment, and it comes with a sense of feeling stuck. But with the Chariot and with the Two of Pentacles, it tells us there is going to be forward movement, okay, between you and your person. Now, the Sun. The Sun is the card of optimism. It's a card that tells us there is reason for you to be optimistic about this connection between you and your person. But your person as well could very well see you as the sunshine in their life, but also the Star and also the Empress. This tells us here that your person is so very attracted to you, not only on the external, in terms of the passion and the sensuality that the two of you share. The Empress is also a card of sensuality, but also about what it is within you that attracts them to you. It's about your essence. They know that you are very loving, caring, giving. They know that you're compassionate not only to them, but to other people. Perhaps you're also very compassionate to animals and you like to help people in general. But this Star card tells us that your person has an awareness within them that you are the one for them. The Star is a card of hope. It's a card of optimism, especially with it being right next to the Sun, which is also a card of optimism. The Star and the Sun combined, it's about wanting to build and have a fulfilling partnership, a fulfilling relationship, something that can go long term. This is what your person thinks. This is what your person feels right now, regardless of your current dynamic between the two of you. Now, for those of you in separation, no contact situations, the Two of Swords is also a card of communication. Swords are about communication. They're about thoughts. Well, it's air. So it's about thoughts, it's about ideas, it's about decisions, as we already talked about, but it's also about communication. And since there's two of them, it is about two-way communication. So I do feel that your person is thinking that it's time for them to reach out and communicate with you. But this Star card for your person is also a card of them recognizing that there's something within them they need to work on, that they need to heal within themselves, so that they can then heal this connection and heal this relationship that's here between the two of you, because they do recognize and they feel and they think that there is potential here in this connection between you and them. Okay, pile 3 people. So what else do we get here for pile number 3? What is their person honestly thinking and feeling about them and this connection right now? Angel of Jupiter, awaken. So this card to me actually means that they are awakening. They are awakening to this connection. They're awakening to this love that's here between the two of you. But also Jupiter, the planet Jupiter, is about expansion. It's about expansion of their awareness. It's about expansion of their feelings. It's about expansion of their love as well. Pile 3 people, because you're very loving, you're very giving, you have unconditional love towards them. They may have been running and hiding from this love connection, especially for those of you in no contact separation situations, okay? So this is about them realizing they need to open their heart more. And it's interesting that this card is green, because green is the color of the heart chakra. So your person is thinking they need to open their heart chakra to be more in alignment with yours, so the two of you can come into a balanced, harmonious, fulfilling, happy, supportive, long-term connection and long-term partnership with one another. For pile number 3, how does pile number 3's person honestly think and feel about them and this connection right now, please? 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So the 5th chakra is the throat. And Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel, is a very powerful angel, very powerful archangel. So with this card showing up, I do feel that this is telling us, for those of you who are in no contact situations with your person, that your person is really thinking about communicating, opening the throat chakra, opening the heart chakra, reaching out, communicating, expressing themselves. Perhaps not so much in terms of feelings of love at the moment, but just reaching out and saying hello or sending a text or sending a smoke signal would probably make you feel a lot more in balance and harmonious in terms of your life at the moment, right, pile 3 people? You know, so I do feel that this is about them wanting to communicate, feeling the need to communicate, thinking they need to bridge this gap here that's between the two of you at the moment. But remember, I said that 2 of Swords is about two-way communication. So I do feel, for those in non-contact situations, I do feel that you have a strong chance of your person reaching out and communicating right now, once they stop thinking about it and make a decision to do so. Serendipity. So serendipity is about signs and synchronicities from the universe. I feel your person is seeing them. Perhaps the universe is bombarding them with signs and synchronicities about you and about this connection, about where they should take this connection, because your person's definitely thinking about it as well. Perhaps they're seeing your name, your initials on license plates, on billboards, whatever, hearing something, seeing something that reminds them of you, hearing a song, listening to the lyrics, really feeling that serendipity there that is in this connection between the two of you. What are you seeing and feeling as well, pile 3 people? Yin energy. This is the divine feminine. You know what? I'm going to do this then. The yin is the divine feminine. So what does your person think and feel? Now, please just take with this card what resonates. I know a few of you are masculines out there because I read the comments, but this is definitely divine feminine energy. But you know what? You don't have to be male or female to be divine masculine or feminine. Well, what I'm saying is you don't have to be female to be divine feminine, and you don't have to be masculine to be divine. You don't have to be female to be divine feminine, and you don't have to be male to be divine masculine. It's an energy. So this is saying your person does recognize, they do feel, they do think that there is this divine feminine energy within you. And that's why I put it right there with the Empress, which is the divine feminine energy. So, but it also tells us that they recognize within themselves they need to take on more of the divine feminine attributes within themselves. We have a responsibility to ourselves, to our partner, to the universe, to be able to balance the divine feminine and the divine masculine within ourselves. We all have divine feminine and divine masculine energies within us. Trying to keep those two things in balance is really, really challenging. But I feel that this is also telling us your person is aware that they need to be more compassionate. They need to be more caring. They need to be more loving. They need to be more expressive of their feelings, expressive of their emotions. What else for pile number 3? What is pile number 3's person honestly thinking and feeling right now, please? Mending. See how those two little girls are mending that little flag there? So, if you and your person that you're dating or in a relationship with, if you're having problems, if you're having difficulties, if you're fighting or arguing, your person wants to mend the situation between the two of you. They want to fix it. They want to clear the slate, clean off the slate, create this opportunity for the two of you to be in better communication, better sync with one another. Now, for those of you who are in separation, no contact situations with your person, this is about them wanting to mend the connection between the two of you, bridging the gap, trying to put forth the energy and effort to allow this connection between the two of you to come to this place of reunion, to give it a fresh start, to give it a new beginning, to give it hope, to give it balance, to give it harmony and fulfillment that comes with the Sun card. Let's see what else we get here for pile number 3, please. I want to feel that way again. Please, with these cards, these are message cards now. Only take what resonates and let the rest go. And they are aware that when they were with you, they felt something that they never really truly experienced before. They want to feel that love. They want to feel that deep connection that they can only feel with you. Okay, pile 3 people? We will be together again. Again, that is about that reunion that comes with that 4 of Wands. What else for pile number 3, please? What does that person honestly think and feel about them and this connection? I am so attracted to you. That goes without saying. We'll just put that there with the Empress, with the Divine Feminine where it belongs. What else for pile number 3, please? How does pile 3's person honestly think and feel about them right now and this connection? I can't stop thinking about you. And that also could be some of what's going on here with this 2 of Swords, where they're thinking and they're thinking and they're thinking. Instead of acting, they're thinking. And they need to act and stop thinking. Okay, pile 3's person, it's time to stop thinking and time to take action. Okay, but they will take action. This is about them taking action as well, especially with the Sun, the Star, and the Empress. So now I'm going to use some message cards. This is our deck, Twin Flame Soul Messages. It does not have to be a twin flame connection for these message cards to work. However, it is important that you only take what resonates and let the rest go. So let's see what else. Pile number 3's person. What are they thinking? What are they feeling about pile 3 people and this connection, please? I've made so many mistakes in the past and I'm trying to fix them. Don't take this personally. It really is me who is the problem. So again, for those of you in separation, no contact situations, many of these cards will apply more so to separation, no contact situations. Your person recognizes that they have made mistakes. They're trying to fix them. They're trying to fix whatever it is within themselves and heal so they can heal this connection between the two of you. What else for pile 3, please? How does pile 3's person honestly think and feel about them and this connection right now? I want to leave the past behind us and start over with you. New beginning, fresh starts, leaving the past behind, moving forward as we get with this Chariot. I will come back to you one day and fight for this love. What else for pile number 3, please? What does their person honestly think and feel about them and this connection right now? I know this is true love. And they do know this is true love. They know that there's a really strong connection here between the two of you. That's not just emotional. It's spiritual. It's physical. lot of physical, lots of passion here between you and your person, but it's also mental. The two of you, when you are communicating, you can have really good communication with one another. Perhaps it's communication that only the two of you get. Perhaps it's the way that you joke with one another. The two of you are the only ones that truly understand your jokes, your humor with one another. So pile 3 people, what does your person think and feel about you in this connection right now? They do feel and think that they want to take this connection with the two of you to the next step, to the next level, whatever that next level is for you. We do have this 4 of Wands, which is about a celebration. It's 2 people coming together to celebrate a union. They are very attracted to you. They do recognize that you would be an ideal partner for them long term. The only thing with your person right now is they spend a lot of time thinking about stuff, thinking about what they're going to do instead of taking action. So it still looks like it's going to be some time before they're ready to take any kind of action. But they are healing. There's something within them that they need to heal. They need to mend. They need to address within themselves so that this connection between the two of you has a much sturdier, much stronger foundation. For those of you in no contact situations, there's several indicators here that you're going to hear from your person of interest. Okay? The universe is slamming them with signs and synchronicities. I do feel that they are being bombarded in some cases about this connection and about you and about what they should do in this connection between the two of you. Your person is going to embrace a little bit more of this divine feminine energy and be more emotionally expressive of themselves, of their love, and of their emotion, especially because Jupiter is expanding their heart chakra. This is your reading for today, pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description below and pinned to the top comment. Also, we'd like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. Have a great day, everyone.